Hey guys, I am outside because it is an absolutely beautiful day out here in Melbourne today. I don't have a tripod. My tripod broke, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to hold you. So if I'm a bit wobbly, I do apologize. So like I said yesterday, I kind of covered everything that I had planned to talk about, and I was thinking last night, what am I going to talk about today? And lately I've been getting lots of questions in my message box, so I thought I would cover some of those questions. Some of them I've slightly may have already answered. I did a live yesterday. If anyone's in my free group, I've got a free group called Genealogy/Ancestry, and I had a question on how to add adopted parents, and it actually came at a perfect time because I found out last night, which some of you may have seen my post, I found my great-grandmother, who I think may be my great-grandmother. She was adopted, and it was done in 1924, which was before adoption became legal. And we've been hunting and searching, and I've got to get my nana to do her DNA test so I can confirm. But my father and I have both done a DNA test, and who we think, sorry, I'm just going to move hands, who we think is the right person, had a child, which we had not known about, in 1922, which was after her and her partner had split up. And I'm thinking maybe this is her, so that's very exciting. But the question was how to add adopted parents to your family tree. If you're using Ancestry, very simple. I use Ancestry, so I know a lot more about Ancestry than I do of family tree, etc. Family search. The tree function, as it is. So what you do is you go to relationships. So up the top right hand corner there's a section that says edit relationships, and you can add in as many parents as you like. Hello, miss. So that was one question. Another question I had was newspapers and what to use if you're not in Australia. So as you guys know, Trove, which is the National Library of Australia, that's their main newspaper one for Australian newspapers. Newspapers.com is another one, which is Ancestry part own it, I think, or do own it. They have a lot of American ones. They have three Australian newspapers in there. Thank you, sweetheart. They're beautiful wildflowers. They have the Sydney Herald Sun, the Age, Melbourne Age, and the Hamilton, I believe. And they go up to like the 2000s. So it's a big range. Trove goes up to about the 1950s. Now the other one is, you know what, I sent it the other day. It's what I just type into Google, to be honest. I just jump on Google and I type in British Newspapers Archives, and it came up. Yeah, that's what it's called, britishnewspaperarchives.co.uk. So that's the one I use for British newspapers, and it goes quite a fair way back, and I've got a lot as well. So you just pop in the area that you're searching. I do apologise for this wobble. Pop in the area that you are searching. So it's like Lincolnshire or Nottingham or whatever it is. Pop that in, and that will come up with the local newspapers for that area. And again, you can change it if you don't know the area. Go by dates, and obviously using your search functions. So typing in, you can use wildcards. I've done a video also, which I believe is on this page. It may be the Game of Google Genealogy. If it's not, you can catch the PDF on my website. I did a written version of it. You can pop that's free downloadable from my website, and that gives you some ideas on different ways that you can use the search function, using asterisks, quotation marks, question marks, that type of thing. So that gives you different range and shows you how to comes up with a bit different answers, and cuts it down a bit as well, so you're not coming up with millions of different searches. I hope you can hear me. Pop a comment in the comment down below if you can't hear me, or if you can hear me, just so I know. Because I can see somebody online. Now, another question was how to get children interested. And one of the ways that I get my children interested is by doing activities with them. I'm asking them questions, and just generally, in general, talking about it. I mean, that's my life. That's what I do. It's my job. So that my children are highly exposed to genealogy. But what I did late last year is I created an activity booklet. And it's kind of pitched at, to do it on their own, I'd probably say, 6 to 12 roughly. I think probably once you get to 12, they're probably not going to be so much interested. Under 6 to 7 years old, they're probably going to need a little bit of a hand. So I've made that, and I have put it on my website for sale. So I'll pop a link below as well. So I'm selling it for $20. It's 42 pages long. Yes, my darling.
Actually, I'm trying to find white-winged butterflies.
White butterflies?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe go try and see in the trees.
I found one, but I didn't.
Yeah. It's 42 pages long, so it's full of pages so they can fill in. There's a page about them, there's a page about their mum, a page for their dad. Beautiful, thank you, Pauline. You can see me, beautiful, and hear me. I'm just, because I'm outside, I never know whether the audio is as good as it could be. Yeah, so there's a page for their parents. Now, obviously, we have split families all the time, so I popped in an extra mum and extra dad page. There's a page for the grandparents. There's little pedigrees for them to fill in. And obviously, to get them to fill in, they're not going to know the information. Hey, Rob, you're on too. Hello. They're not going to know the answers to all the questions. So the idea is that you give your grandparents a call in perfect timing. At the moment, we're all stuck at home. Grandparents aren't getting all the help, all the conversations going. They're not on social media. So if we can give them a call and ask the questions and start conversations, learn the stories, because it creates resilience and belonging. It creates a stronger mindset as well, just knowing who you are, and not just for kids in general. I am highly a big believer in teaching our children. Interruptions couldn't get. Yeah, I know, she's adorable at the moment. Yeah, so getting the kids, highly big believer in teaching our kids about their family history and who they are, where they come from. I mean, I talk to my son all the time. He's obsessed with the army and the war, and so I tell him about the ancestors that we have that went to war and what they did, and sometimes he gets a bit shocked. He's like, "Oh, did that really happen?" Or he's like, "Oh, he's a hero. He did this and he did that," and like it boosts his confidence by knowing that someone in his family was able to overcome these situations. She is a cutie. So I've made that $20 on my website. It's under ebooks. I wasn't quite sure whether to put it under PDFs or ebooks, but I popped it under ebooks. So you just pay the $20 and it takes you to the PDF, so you can then download it to your computer and save it from there. So it's got word searches in it. It's got a scavenger hunt in it, which is pretty cool. So lots of questions to ask and get the answers to. Lots of fun stuff. So, and it's all colouring too. The whole thing's colourable. Is that a word? So that's another one. What other questions have I had? How to find time to do my ancestry. I do my ancestry and I do my clients. At the moment, I've got 4 trees on the go. And the way that I do that is by using every pocket of time I've got. I have apps on my phone. I've got the Ancestry.com app. I've got FamilySearch.gov, Family Search app. I've got Billion Graves app. There's numerous apps. If you just type into either Google Play or, I don't know, iPhones, whatever the iPhone, Apple Store, just search genealogy or ancestry and they will come up. So play around with them. I might, in the next few days, I might actually cover a couple, although, oh no, I can do a screen recording on my phone. They've taken the screen share function off Facebook Lives unless you're in a group. So that's a lot harder for me to do. So I can do those ones in the groups and then share onto this page. But jump on my group if you're not in my group. It's genealogy/ancestry. I've got Down the Rabbit Hole. It's my course at the moment, teaching people how to get started. Got a couple of little bugs flying around, sorry. Teaching people how to get started. So wasn't planning on covering any apps in that, but I can as part of the databases module. So that is $50 at the moment. So jump in there. I can teach you all about how to get started if you haven't gotten started before. So we're going to cover everything: databases, archives, clouds, archives. I can't remember off the top of my head how to actually do the tree, how to search, how to overcome problems, research strategies, the lot. So how to get started in doing your tree. So that's another group. Obviously that's all run in a Facebook group. The course is, and that's it. That's the only two groups I have on at the moment. I will be opening Genealogy School up again though. So there's a big announcement for you guys. That will come in probably the next couple of weeks. Oh, yep, I can look after it for you. Genealogy School. So it's an ongoing membership, and it's a support network. But I will be holding weekly sessions in there as well. All sorts of different things. So you know, we'll cover the nitty-gritty bits. So like, you know, how to read and get the words right, how to read a Defence Force file, how to find immigration paperwork, how to do adoptions. You know, I'll actually narrow down, and each week we'll have a different subject that I will cover. And it's just a support network, like I said, so we can share with each other and that. So you pretty much get everything in there. Yeah? I don't know, Dylan. Is it rubbish? Oh, can you go put it on the deck for me and I'll work it out later? Sorry. Oh, okay. What else? You got any questions for me? Pop them down below. I was going to do Trove Tuesdays. I did quite a while ago. I did some screen shares when I was just on Trove, and I did some searches for some people, and everyone seemed to really enjoy it. So I might start doing that again if the screen share option starts up again. Show me. Ah, beautiful. It is. I think it's just rubbish though. Do you want to just go pop it in the green bin for me, please? Yeah, it is wrecked. Got a wheelbarrow in front of me, so I'm gonna rest my arm on it. Oh, is it? Okay. So Trove Tuesday's screen share option is not available on Pages, which has ruined all my plans, unfortunately. So I might do that in my group instead then. What else? What else do I want to talk about? I guess, yeah, like, with the apps, that's what I was talking about. Sorry. With the apps, using little pockets of time, like, at the moment my son is home from school, we're doing all the homeschooling thing because of the COVID-19. So while he likes me to sit next to him while he watches the video so that I know what he's got to do in case he's got any questions. So while he's watching the video, you know, they're reading books and pointing out words, so he doesn't necessarily need me to actually be listening, but while I'm sitting there listening to that, I will jump on my phone and jump on ancestry.com and do a search, or do a search. But a lot of the time I spend my afternoons, my evenings, so as soon as the kids are in bed, I'm straight on my computer and I'm doing family trees. During the day, if you know, If I have time to sit down and be on Facebook, I have time to sit down and do work. That's how I look at it. So instead of sitting down and being on Facebook, I will sit down and do my work. But Facebook again is part of my work as well. So much of a catch-22. How much is genealogy school? Look, I had it up for $37 a month. I'll probably keep it at that price for now. I mean, it works out to be under $10 a week, and you know, I'll be on there more than once a week, most probably. For what you're getting, that's a really, really good price. The price will go up eventually though, but we need to get some people in there first, don't we? But yeah, so that's genealogy school. Yeah, I'll share activities and everything in there. All my PDFs and everything, that'll all be free in there. Not my ebooks though, they'll still be an extra. I've just got this magpie, he's just decided to like land right in front of me. He's just staring at me. I think I've covered everything that I really kind of wanted to chat about. So I've covered all the questions that I've been getting. We've got the newspapers, covered that. Oh, I've lost my mouse. Sun glare's not helping me. But yeah, I'll find out another way to maybe do this Trove Tuesdays. I really want to do that. So I'll work it out. But otherwise, I'll see you guys soon. This is the end of Journey. It was only meant to be a 5-day thing, but I'm going to be hopping on more often. You know, it might not be every day, but I will hop on random times. It won't necessarily be 1 o'clock like it has been, but you know, it might be in the mornings, it might be in the evenings, it might be during the day. So whenever I got a pocket of time, I would jump on and share whatever it is that I need to share with you guys. So I will see you guys soon. Pop any comments, any questions you've got in the comments below, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.